Greetings, one and all. I am the Sonic Geek, and welcome back to Part 5 of Persona 5. Greetings, one and all, and welcome back to Persona 5 with Try.
Sup?
And Opie Man.
Oh, hi.
And back to the story.
It was pretty tough. No, not at all. Not getting in trouble, no.
No, just plan on taking down the man is all. I mean, that's what he's doing.
Well, yeah. So Jiro, like, as a character, at first, I thought, okay, so this is our guardian. Alright, well, he's definitely not Dojima, that's for sure. And then as the story went on, it's like, okay, you are awesome.
What's this? Sorry. The third option's the best.
One guy actually, a very quick thing to note, one dude actually made a real-life version of that text app. I haven't downloaded it, but he's yet to add in multi-person messages to it, and considering one of the main things I text is a D&D group I'm in, I'm waiting to fully set it to my default until he has that update. But it's really cool. Like, you can change the background color based on the different arcana, and you know, also put in people's pictures and stuff to where the pictures would go. Sadly, you can't get like one of those super stylized profile pics like they have in the game, because that would be kind of hard to code.
Yeah.
But the fact that someone did that almost immediately is awesome. And while it was, and while people did blame it for some viruses, it was not the dude's fault, and he quickly fixed that. And the dude's doing it all for free too.
That is dedication.
Really?
Never underestimate an Atlas fan.
Just never underestimate fans in general.
True.
Pretty much. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to.
Oh, just wait.
Yeah, once Morgana starts living with you.
Oh my god. Oh hey, we're back again.
Yep.
Yeah, every Persona game you start with going here a lot when you try to go to sleep. It does die down once you actually can go there of your own free will, though.
Yep.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Then it basically only happens once a dungeon.
Yep.
Or twice. Mostly once, though.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. Your rehabilitation determines if ruin can be stopped. Yet, such a feat cannot be done by you alone.
That's one detail I like. If you keep asking Igor about this rehab or this world's ruin thing, he will dodge the question in some way.
Yep. And there is a reason for that.
A partner.
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for
Oh yeah, another thing that I actually didn't notice at first, but then when my friends pointed out, I was like, holy shit, how did I not notice that? Igor says in this game, welcome to my Velvet Room.
But a ring of those who would, by morals or faith,
versus welcome to the Velvet Room.
In other words, they are bonds.
That's another clue.
Been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature.
Let's not give away too much too soon here, though.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bond.
Especially since that's actually one of the better twists in this game.
Your personas will gain.
Twist in it.
People in the city who have talent,
Yep.
a weakling like you doesn't. You better
Just twist it.
knock and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Indeed, you should.
One thing I do wish is New Game Plus got rid of the tutorials.
Or your ambitions will
Yeah, that'd be
come
nice.
to fruition.
Because you're on New Game Plus, so you know how the fuck everything works.
Have a deal
Yeah.
then.
Another thing I kind of wish they'd get rid of is the stat thing popping up every time after you max everything out.
I think that's like, I think that's like that just due to coding reasons.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains
Like,
of captivity.
Maybe it's like basically you need this many points to get past a certain threshold, but once you've hit the last threshold, it just keeps adding points infinitely.
Damn.
Maybe it's like that or something.
No.
Shoo.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I love about the presentation. The confidant progress bars.
Alright.
Like, the ones in the previous two games did look nice, but these ones just... holy shit.
They have personality.
Yep. Like, again, this game just oozes style.
Well, you will understand it all.
I mean, the goddamn pause menu.
Devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
In the year 20XX.
Yeah.
Now, the
It's Mega Man.
previous games were set like 2 years after their vanilla versions came out, or something like that. Persona 5 just decided, yeah, no, it's 20 whatever the fuck you want it to be.
To kind of make it a little more timeless.
Yeah, although the thing that with Persona 3 and 4 didn't make it easier for them to cross over timeline-wise.
Yeah.
Especially with Arena, because it's like, oh yeah, it's been a few years since Persona 3 ended, so they're now just a super secret organization that just happens to run into the investigation team inside the TV world, because they hunt shadows.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Persona Q pulled it a little more differently. Or it's during the school festival in Persona 4, but like during that I believe that typhoon or whatever in Persona 3, and they just like cross over within their own individual timeline,
Okay, quiet down.
just so they could still have all the party members from Persona 3.
My favorite teacher. Oh yeah, Japan, they have people changing the rooms.
Oh yeah, the volleyball event.
Yep.
Which in any other school would probably just be an optional thing you could go watch if you didn't want to just go study or whatever. But no, in this one they force you to.
Yep.
Was it teachers versus students here?
I believe it's teacher
More like
versus
Kamoshida fucks Mishima up here.
Yeah. Kamoshida versus the volleyball team.
Oh, she's alone.
Yeah, An doesn't have the best luck at the beginning of the game,
Yep.
because Kamoshida's constantly hitting on her, and she's forced to deal with it due to her wanting Shiho to do well in the volleyball team.
Because Kamoshida's an asshole like that.
Yep. And her and Ryuji were childhood her and Ryuji knew each other from like middle school. They just kind of haven't talked much lately due to things
In
like
the
Kamoshida.
face.
Headshot.
There's another case of Mishima having bad luck.
Damn, man.
Depending on how long this has been going on, I'm kind of surprised the kid doesn't have any brain damage at this point.
I know, that's like... He lost like a few IQ points.
At least.
Oh, man. Shouldn't be laughing at that, that's awful.
One thing I'm glad about is like all the costumes you see in game during like cutscenes and stuff, you can just download for free.
Yep.
I do kind of miss unlocking them in game, but considering like 95% of the costumes are legacy costumes, I see why they went the DLC route with them.
Yep.
Cause like imagine, you seem like the kind of guy who would want to dress up like a guy with life from a bar. I mean, at least with like most of the costumes from Persona 4 Golden, it was a case of like, alright, you hooked up with Halloween event. Things kind of fell through, but you still got paid in the form of that outfit. So, you know, the costumes in Persona 4 Golden did make sense for why you'd get them.
Yep. And then there is outfits like Naoto's coronet armor.
Trying to remember, where do you get that from again?
You get that one from... I think you get that one from Kashiwagi.
Did you say
And
Nip?
that would not surprise me. I mean, it would be either that or the clothing store.
What'd you say, Opie?
Did you say Nip?
No.
Oh, I thought it's... Sorry, my head sucks.
Also, what's really funny is when you talk to certain party members when they're wearing and they're like, why the fuck am I wearing this?
Yeah, I missed that from this game. I wish they had that in this
Because, like, you can equip all the males with bath towels at one point. It's just, and, like, you just get like, okay, I changed, but what defensive properties would a bath towel give me?
Not a lot of...
And then,
Sport.
I think if you don the swim trunks and then talk to Kanji, she's like, wow, you just do not give a fuck.
Yeah. I love how they basically gave Narukami the I don't give a fuck, this is just kind of fun personality in some ways during the spin-offs. Which Johnny on Bosch just nails.
Oh, absolutely. He's a great actor.
Now, if only the spin-offs didn't flanderize most of the cast to hell and back. Hi, Chie.
Parade, GA.
And not flanderization, but whatever the fuck they did to Akihiko in the arena games.
Damn it!
Breathe. Sigh.
Ah, yes, the hunter at the school to find all the injured students.
Yep.
Yeah, every dungeon has something like this. They just get a little more intense as you go.
Yep.
And then some people didn't realize that that you could end up spending your whole time going through that step until the deadline, and thought it was automated. Or actually, even more so with Persona 4, since Persona 4 didn't actually have the counter in the upper right. So, like, you know, Naoto, need to find insecurities about Naoto. Okay, this person shows up on this specific day of the week. Good luck. That's one thing I don't really miss from Persona 4, the very cryptic ways you'd have to find some of the insecurity.
Yeah.
So at least with Persona 5, it's very obvious and general, and most of the time it does end up being pretty much scripted.
Yep. Sure.
All the talk about you, man. Damn.
Well, you do have a reputation of a troublemaker, remember? There's a reason they don't really talk to you and Ryuji. Oh, the first thing you hear about Ryuji from others is, try not to associate with him. What's the first thing you do?
Associate with him.
If by
Don't tell
pure
me what to
accident.
do.
Well, actually, at first it's just pure accident. Like, you run into him before you even know who he is, and you get caught up in trouble.
And then you just start hanging out with him.
Cause, hey, you already kind of escaped from a palace together. Yeah, I mean, you know someone. You might as well hang out with him.
Yep.
I can't do it.
What's really fun, though, is how Makoto is the student council president. He somehow ends up becoming your friend.
Special
Yeah.
coaching.
Like, alright, delinquent. Model with not the best reputation in school lately. Artist from another school. Student council president. Daughter of the leader of a company.
Well, by that point, she's already part of the team.
Yeah. Oh, and also random cat guy from alternate universe.
You know, speaking of
Persona is a series about the human emotion and serious issues.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Which it really is.
Well, it is. Yeah.
It just handles it in a very unique way.
Yes.
Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day.
Or
was
wait,
a
am I
lie?
thinking of like the in another day or two, or is it really today where it happens?
Back at you. You're not even in our
I'm gonna
class.
double check this now,
We just
Well, you know
just
what?
so I can be, because I know it's sometime in the next few days.
Yeah, it should be pretty soon.
I see. I get you.
Let's see.
You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after
No, all
all.
of a sudden I'm reminded of this one
This has
video
nothing
I
to do
saw.
with you, Sakamoto.
Like, it's a short video
If you found out
of a
what
bunch
you've
of
been doing
Persona 5
behind your back,
cosplayers,
you'd
and like the
done it right
subtitle
away.
is, how have they not,
Behind
something
my
along the lines of, how have they not caught these
What's
guys
that
yet?
supposed to mean?
And
Oh yeah.
one of the cosplayers is Makoto.
Yeah. I know exactly what video you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
you're trying
this
to
is like
do, but
Makoto
no
holding the
one's
camera with like seriously expression, and Ryuji just walks up to the group with a megaphone. Hey guys, you ready for the Phantom Thieves meeting?
And then On knocks it out of his hand.
Why's she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
Which is basically how most of the party members find out about them.
You know her?
Like Ryuji's loudmouth does get them in trouble more
Yes.
than once.
Yes.
Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk
Like,
about.
there's a reason his title before you knew his name was Vulgar Boy.
Anything like someone's name?
Don't
drop?
worry, I won't tell anyone that we are the Phantom Thieves. You ever seen Persona 5 in a nutshell?
Special coaching.
I've seen Persona 5 for beginners,
True.
by Super Butter Buns, who's
Yeah, this is-
hilarious.
This is a different
Before he
one.
leaves then.
Well, the cutscenes are going on. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
All right. Yeah, I'm going. I might as well link the for beginners one while I'm at it.
Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat.
Yeah, she hosts
Kamoshida's
Suzui.
been coaching
Yep.
you, huh? You sure it's not
let's
just
see.
physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite?
Mastermind. Yeah, never heard of that guy before.
We saw him spike you today.
She
right in the
she hosts
face.
Suzui.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
that doesn't
today.
explain all the other bruises you've got.
mm,
They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's
yeah, like her character page on the Megami Tensei week
Isn't it
say
time for
anything.
practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting.
Well, whatever. It's gonna happen soon.
You're never going
Yeah.
to improve that crappy
Soon
form
enough.
unless you show up to
Persona
practice.
5.
Didn't you hear?
Beginners.
He ain't feeling well.
There it is.
Well, Machine,
Copy link.
are you coming to practice or not?
Paste. So yay, so that's a funny video for me to watch, and that's a funny video for you to watch.
Sure.
Or what the hell?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I did. That's not what I
That goes for
meant
you.
to.
Didn't the
Hold on.
principal tell you to keep in line?
I accidentally posted the Google link.
Yep.
I'm just
Just
on
don't get in the way of my
delete
practice. All these
and
unsettling rumors are making
copy.
the students anxious after all.
yes, delete
That's
that
your own goddamn
and paste,
fault.
and there we go.
There we
This
go.
won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy
The like
is a
photoshopped
place
over
where
baby
those
body thing is a
aspirations
running
come
thing
to
she
life.
does for the
Students
For
don't
Beginners
have
series.
any right to be here.
Like, you know, basically, main character with Google. The googly eyes thing is just a running thing of hers. Period.
Yeah.
That asshole.
This video is how I found her because one of my friends basically plugged her during our discussion, saying how one of her jokes described the development cycle perfectly. It's like the first 5 seconds of the video, by the way. And that's how I found her channel, and she is hilarious.
The old keep
I will be sure to give that a watch.
This is
I forget how long the Persona 5 video is. Actually, I think I still have it tabbed.
You don't
40 minutes. Well, 39 minutes, but still.
Shouldn't you of all people know
Just, so be
who's going
prepared.
to help?
It's a Persona video.
Yep.
Damn it. I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Okay, so not today.
And I think it might actually just happen tomorrow. 414 Persona 5. Oh yeah, no, it's the 15th. It's the 15th.
So we still got a couple days yet.
Yeah. You know, tomorrow is when you really start to get to know on.
Ah,
Yeah, at the train station.
gotcha.
Which, that scene really made me ball up my fist and want to punch Kamoshida in the face. Like, more than...
Yeah.
Like, that and what's gonna happen later, those are the two biggest ones for me for what made me hate Kamoshida.
As if we didn't have enough reason.
Yep. Like, they really went above and beyond to let you know, yeah, this guy's an ass,
Yeah.
while still making it feel realistic.
Yep.
You know, whenever I see these, like, walking to school scenes, I always expect, like, that one random student to run by, kind of like he's late, like in Persona 4. Because that happens every damn day in Persona 4.
Shout out to that one kid who's apparently always late.
Just, and runs past you, yet you're still on time. So, dude, worries over nothing. Also, shout out to the one kid who sits behind Akira and doesn't even mention...
No, yeah. Doesn't... Says nothing about Morgana.
Yeah, like, that's the cat in the desk. He's talking to the cat. This is hilarious. I'm gonna see how long this can go for. or like, once you get Kawakami high enough, the dude's making tools in class while a lecture's going on. The fuck? Like, is that a lockpick? You know what? I'm just not gonna mess with him. He's got his reasons.
Don't mess with anyone weirder than I am.
More like don't mess with someone who's willing to make a lockpick in public.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Oh, God.
The only thing I can do right.
Speaking of which, goddamn, what did I constantly run out of lockpicks for first playthrough?
Yeah.
It's probably just my part-time job.
And then what? And then I eventually got around to getting the Eternal Lock and everything. Fine.
Yep.
Shiho.
And then you have to make it again on another playthrough if even New Game Plus.
Yeah.
Because that's counted as a crafted consumable. Those don't carry over.
Nope.
Yes.
Granted, like, making every single tool in one playthrough is one of the tropes.
Not feeling so
Yep.
good. Sorry. Bye.
So, I was basically knocking it out one category at a time. Like, within each tier.
Yeah. On my last run, I did all the video games.
Seriously? I heard people saw them in his car together.
Yeah, I'm glad there wasn't a trophy for all DVDs.
Oh, God.
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Yeah, that's her reputation around school right now. She's Kamoshida's plaything.
Basically.
Shiho knows the truth and is trying to deal with it because she knows that An's doing everything for her.
Yep.
Huh?
Serious music.
But yeah, for all intensive purposes, either Madarame or Kaneshiro could be considered filler villains for the overarching plot.
Basically.
Like, they're both how you get party members, but that's about it.
Yep.
Granted, Madarame is really how the bad guys start to figure out you should be taken care of.
Yep.
Also, when it came to the director guy who Sae works for, I was fully expecting him to actually have a palace.
Me too. I mean, they did kind of build him up a bit.
Yeah. In fact, your character, Akira, never actually meets the guy.
Yep.
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly. I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this.
And cue surprise in 3. Oh wait, no, there's a few more dialogue choices,
That'd
right?
be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas? So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Yeah, that's one thing I do like about both this game and 4 is that due to the whole supernatural elements, you can't exactly just tell the police about this. Because they'd just brush you off.
I didn't think of that, but...
And Persona 4 showed that really well with the Dojima interrogation scene.
Yep.
Granted, with there being a TV right in that room, you'd think he just quickly walked over to the TV and stuck his hand in.
Although, that situation could have been avoided before that had you not opened that letter in front of his uncle.
Yeah.
I mean, they pretty clearly established, no, I'm not going to show him these things because that would be a bad idea. And then he proceeds to do exactly that.
Well, in his case, it's like, Dojima was like, "What? You have a letter for you?" And your character like doesn't really understand fully, I think, until they open it, because they weren't thinking about it or something.
Well, still, you'd think common sense would dictate that any mail he would try and open in private.
Meow.
Oh yeah, that meow thing is important, because Morgana can only be understood by those who've been in the metaverse.
Everyone else just hears him as a plain old cat.
Alright, understandable.
So again, like the guy behind you in class. Meow! No, I'm not going to. Meow! No! Meow? Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Gotcha. I totally agree.
Like, talks to a cat and makes like pics just in plain sight. I would not mess with that guy.
Really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Also, I think the rumor of him just being a guy who carries a cat around just becomes so commonplace people just don't care.
Looks like it.
Because like Morgana will pop his head out of your bag later in the game at various random points.
Yep.
Is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic.
And you gotta wonder how much upper body strength Akira would build up from that, because cats can be somewhat heavy.
Well, depending on the cat.
Here, stick it in your bag for
Right.
It should be
I mean, I could probably carry around Morgana all day.
I like how they actually have Ryuji grab him by the scruff, because that is a common technique.
Oh yeah.
With me.
Enough of that.
I've lived with cats my whole life. I know this stuff.
Yeah. I have 3 in my house.
Do you really?
Yep. Used to be 6, but 3 of them died.
What do you mean?
I got 3 dogs over here.
So right now it's 3 cats and a dog.
I know.
2 of those cats and the dog mainly belonging to the person who's been living with us for a good year or 2 now. I forget how long exactly.
It's a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no
The cats took a bit to get along with each other, and the dog's scared of its own shadow.
Precisely.
Yeah.
You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna
And of course, this is really the real start of Ryuji and Morgana's little rivalry of sorts.
Essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart.
Which does come full circle at one point, oh boy does it.
The crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of his crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
Which me and a good chunk of my friends do consider a case of Morgana being able to deal it but not take it.
He'll forget what we
Basically.
did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
But yeah, one confidant ability I really wish I could turn off at times, Ryuji's insta-kill.
If you want to help me
And
out,
why's
I'll
that?
gladly teach you.
Because when it does activate, you don't get XP.
Looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
All you get is that enemy's mask, and there's a good chance you already have it at that point in the game.
Good.
And when I'm just trying to grind to kill a boss,
One more thing I should tell
it
you.
would be nice for ambushes to not become insta-kills that don't get me crap.
There is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what
Meaning I basically have to run right into an enemy's face to attack it and get XP from it once I get that skill.
What are you
So,
getting at?
yeah, I really wish I could toggle confidant ability.
All of those yearnings were to vanish. They'd be no
Definitely
different
come in
than
handy.
someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die
Like,
if they're not
that's the
given
big one though, like, there's not really any others I can think of
So-
that I won't turn off at any
They might
point.
die.
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Because, like, the only time the cure status effect ability that party members get would not be useful is when you're trying to abuse the hunger system in Okumura's boss fight. Where he can give you hunger, and the ultimate attack will heal those who are hungry, but damage those who aren't. Of course, since he's one of the last bosses, you'll likely have a few party members who will have the heal status effect on their turn ability,
Yep.
which makes things a little trickier to plan.
I'll come back later.
In my last playthrough, I didn't see that attack once, actually.
Oh, the big Bane attack?
Yeah.
We're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it.
How fast did you beat the
Try
boss?
and see if I can figure out another way.
Relatively
Let's
quickly.
get out of here.
Okay, that explains it. In my case, that was a boss I had to grind a fair bit for, because the wave of enemies ended up kept wearing me down. I'm trying to remember. Hunger's main thing is it just makes your attack weaker, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
And we will leave this episode here.
Alright.
Thank you for joining us, and we will see you
God,
guys next
tomorrow.
time. Yep.